because I knew I was going to meet very, very intelligent people at the state level. So I started researching, going to the net, finding any information available on leadership.
Must be right. Okay, here is your question. What do you understand by to be your brother's keeper? The phrase, to be your brother's keeper.
Okay, thank you. To be your brother's keeper simply means to have many feelings that for your brother, for your neighbor, for the person that is next door to you. Man, like in the Bible, I said the Good Samaritan, man, he saw the guy that was wounded. I said, but other people had a claims that to be good and other things. I said, they saw the man, they just ignore him. But the man just saw the man, gave a helping hand to the man, treat him and do other things. So to be your brother's keeper is just to take care of the next person to you, no matter the tribe, no matter the religion, no matter the political sentiment.
Miriam, your question is this. Please tell us in the next 1 minute as much as you possibly can about yourself.
I am Eke Chidima Miriam, and I hail from Umunochi local government area of Abia State. I am a student, and I was born on the 18th of November 1984. Like the first question he asked me if I'm interesting. Yes, I can say I am very interesting. Because one, at least I look attractive. Anybody that comes around me will always want to associate with me. That is one thing. And again, I tolerate people. I accommodate people, and I love having people around me. I socialize with people, and I love, keeping friends and making good friends.
How did you celebrate Nigeria at 50?
Well, the celebration of Nigeria at 50 was like a mini party in my house. Although we couldn't go out to Eagle Square, we were at home, we cooked, and we had visitors, and I was actually looking at display. It was very wonderful because I saw so many colorful things. It shows that Nigeria is actually advancing, and I celebrated the Nigerians' advancement.
I'm going to give you a topic. The Nigeria of your dream.
Judging by our democracy from 1999 till date, all of us will agree that this nation has actually moved from the doldrums to an enviable position, even on the African continent. Today, as youths, the Nigeria of my dream is a Nigeria that will see a collaboration between the youth and the political leadership. Because over the years, there has been a disconnect between the political leadership and the youth. So the Nigeria of my dream, we want to see a situation whereby the huge reservoir of energy inherent in the youth will be mobilized for national growth. The huge reservoir of talent inherent in the youth will be mobilized to achieve national aspirations.
Charles, what kind of music do you like listening to and why?
I listen to all genres of music, especially Nigerian music, Nigerian songs. Nigerian musicians are about the best we have now in the African continent, and they have made their mark even all over the world. You remember that Tupe Sidibia won the Europe MTV Award. Also, we have good musicians like Onyeka Onwenu, Sonia Ade. When you listen to Nigerian songs, they inspire you because it kind of tells you what's happening around your society, what's happening around your environment, your immediate environment. And sometimes you learn some morals in these songs. That's why I prefer Nigerian songs to foreign songs.
Who is your role model and why?
I celebrate the late General Murtala Muhammad because within 6 months, he gave Nigeria a direction. He gave us a foundation upon which we have built a future. And if we work on the foundation that the late General Murtala Muhammad has given us, if we take leave from the things he tried to do, the things he accomplished in 6 months, and had followed that consistently, we would have become a greater country today, but we can still start now.
I'd like you to tell me, or rather I'd like you to tell our judges, how you love your mother.
I actually love my mother because she brought me into this world. If not for her, I know my dad matters a lot and the whole thing, but I love her so much that I can't stand to see her being hurt by anybody. The fact is, my mom is everything to me, and I really love her. I don't know how to express how much I love her, but what can I really express it as I really love my mom. Like, I can really give my life for her.
Your question is, what do you do with your leisure hours, Osa?
Thank you very much. My leisure hours are time for relaxation. Time that I take aside to relax myself. And what I do majorly during those periods is I watch movies. Secondly, I read novels and literatures. And thirdly, I also read inspirational books by great authors of our time. And fourthly, I play basketball at my leisure time.
What is the greatest moment of your life?
The greatest moment of my life is Heir show. And it was the day when my name was called out that I've been successful at the state level. I was so excited. Heir TV show made it possible that my greatest moment came out.
Are you aspiring to be a politician?
Yes.
And why?
Because I believe that politics holds the key to societal change. I believe that leadership is actually what we need to move Nigeria forward. Nigeria is, we have lots of resources in this nation. We know we have not just mineral resources, agricultural resources, intellectual resources. We have so much in this nation, but then it hasn't been harnessed properly. I feel that's why we are where we are today. Leadership is what we need to drive Nigeria to the next level. Leadership is what we need to make the things we want to happen in this nation to happen. And that's why I'm aspiring to be a politician, because I have dreams. I have dreamed about a better Nigeria. I have dreamed of a Nigeria that is democratic, not just that will have leaders who we just say we are elected and all of that, but no, democracy that moves into different segments of the society. I mean, progress educationally in every sense of the word.
As a Nigerian citizen, what are your duties to your country?
One of my civic duties, first of all, is to pay my tax and rent on time. Also, it is my duty to report criminals, for example, and their hideout. It is part of my duty to pay attention when national anthem is being sung, and also to respect the national flag. And also it is one of my duties to vote during election and vote credible people that will serve my nation wonderfully. It is part of my duty during census to also make myself available to the enumerators so that they will count for me. And also it is part of my duty to contribute my quota to the development, to preach unity, peace, to also preach against sectionalism, discrimination, tribalism.
What qualities do you have that make people like or hate you?
Okay, thank you. So actually the quality I have that make people to like me is the honesty and dedication. And the quality that I have that make people to hate me is dishonest and undedication.
What is your favorite meal and why?
Thank you very much. Basically, we eat food for nutrition. And my favorite meal is rice and beans. This is because of the nutritional value of beans. And it keeps me healthy and gives me a balanced diet, effective for proper functioning of my body. And because a healthy body gives me ability to contribute my quota to the development of the nation.
Cultism is an antisocial act. Please comment on it.
Cultism, of course, is an antisocial act because it really affects the development of our youth and it stands the image of our institution. Before now, we used to know that an association that emerges from cultism was meant to protect the interests of Nigerian students against external depression. But now it has taken another dimension. Every day in our campuses, we see people dying, strike all the time, school being closed, and this definitely affects our society.
Hear that? Mary, your question is this. Do you view examination malpractice as an antisocial act?
Yes, I feel.
And why?
Why is it antisocial act? Is because
it makes students not to learn very well. And secondly, after their schools, they will not be able to bring out anything meaningful to their country, to the development of their country, and in fact, it will make them not to be good leaders to their country, and that will make the education country weak. Because if a student cheats in an exam, after exam, if you ask him, what is that question that you wrote about, he'll be telling you that he only crammed, and later on, he has forgotten. He will not be able to tell you anything meaningful about what he has studied before the exam and after the exam.
Please explain the saying, charity begins at home.
The saying, charity begins at home, is just that whatever you learn from home is what you are going to express in the society. The first place where a child learns is home. Whatever his parent or their parents teaches that child is what that particular child is going to express at home, maybe as in outside the community. Maybe in the morning, his parent teaches the child, he or her, how to greet the elders, to respect the elders. When that particular child gets outside, he will know how to respect the elders. Charity begins at home because whatever any child be tomorrow in the society, that particular child learns from home.
Are you proud to be a Nigerian?
Definitely.
Why?